You smiled like the sky had never known a storm. I remember how every ordinary day felt quietly alive beside you. We never thought the seasons could change so fast. One gentle goodbye turned into a silence neither of us could outrun. Before the rain came, your name was sunlight resting in my hands. I believe forever was closer than tomorrow. Before the rain came, every road led home, every dream had your shadow walking next to mine. Now the streets remember more than I can say. Every passing window carries pieces of another yesterday. Sometimes I still stop when the wind sounds like your laughter. For just a heartbeat, the whole world forgets that you've already gone. I don't ask for another chance. Some stories are beautiful because they end. But if the morning ever whispers your name, I'll smile instead of breaking, because loving you was never my regret. You were the warmth before the cold, the quiet before the storm, and every gentle part of me still knows the man I became started before the rain came. Before the rain came. Some mornings arrive without asking for anything. They simply open the window and let the light come in. I used to believe healing sounded loud. Instead, it came quietly, like birds before sunrise. The sky had been waiting long before I looked up, patient through every season, certain I would notice when my heart was finally ready. A sky that waited never blamed the rain. It knew every cloud would someday drift away. A sky that waited never hurried me. It stayed above while I learned how to breathe again. Now every small moment feels like a gift. A warm cup of coffee, the sound of distant leaves, a stranger's smile on an ordinary street. I still carry old memories, but They no longer feel heavy. They rest beside me like photographs that have finally found their place. Some endings do not ask us to forget. They simply teach us to carry love without carrying pain. Today I walk slower, not because I'm lost, but because life deserves to be noticed. The sky never changed. Only my eyes did. Voices and fading light, but somehow everything became quiet the moment I saw you. You never tried to steal the whole evening, you only smiled, and suddenly it belonged to us. The way you smiled was softer than the moon, like every star had learned your name before I ever did. The way you smiled turned silence into fire. Without a single word, you pulled my heart closer to you. I remember the warmth of your hand, not because you held me tightly, but because you never let me feel alone. Time slowed down between every glance. Even the music seemed to wait for us to breathe. If love has a language, it wasn't spoken, it lived inside your eyes, inside your laughter, inside the quiet space between our hearts. Maybe tomorrow will carry us to different roads. Maybe forever is only made of borrowed moments. But tonight, nothing else exists, only your smile, the rhythm of my heart, and a sky that feels close enough to touch. Some memories fade, yours never will. Morning found me before the alarm. The room was quiet, but silence has learned your voice. The window stayed open, the curtains moved slowly. Everything looked the same, except you were gone. The empty side of the bed still remembers your warmth like the night. Forgot to take it away when it left. The empty side of the bed never asked where you've been. It simply waits, holding space for someone who's no longer there. I reach across without thinking. Old habits take longer to leave than broken hearts. Your favorite book still rests on the shelf. The coffee mug still knows your hands. Even the floor remembers your footsteps. Funny how love can disappear without taking every little piece that made it real. I used to fear being alone. Now I understand loneliness is only another room we walk through before finding ourselves again. Tomorrow someone else will wait beside hope. Today I make peace with the quiet, and for the first time, the empty side of the bed feels like the beginning instead of the end. The station sleeps beneath a silver sky. One lonely platform, one quiet light, one final train tonight. The world keeps moving, carrying strangers away, but every goodbye leaves a little echo that never really fades. The last train home never asks who stayed behind. It simply follows the same old tracks through another restless night. The last train home carries more than memories. It carries every word we never found the courage to say. Your scarf still smells like autumn rain. I held it close long after you disappeared. The windows blurred as cities drifted past. Each reflection looked like another life we almost had. Maybe love was never meant to last forever. Maybe it only needed one beautiful season to change us completely. Now I watch the morning rise beyond the empty rails. There is sadness in letting go, but there is peace in knowing some journeys were always meant to become memories. The train keeps moving, so do I, and somewhere ahead a new sunrise is already waiting. I used to count the reasons why things had to change. I held on to moments that were already fading away, but time kept moving. The seasons turned, and somewhere in the silence a different lesson was learned. I found a little sunlight inside an ordinary day, a quiet kind of happiness that never asks to stay. One more spring, one more chance to breathe, one more morning to become who I'm meant to be. One more spring, after all the storms, I found beauty growing where the old pain was born. The flowers don't remember how cold the winter felt. They only open slowly when the warmth begins to melt. Maybe hearts are like gardens, they need time and rain. Every broken moment can become something again. I don't need to forget the roads that brought me here. Every scar and every shadow made the picture more clear. Now I look around me and finally understand the greatest gifts in life are the ones we never planned. One more spring, one more sky above, one more reason to believe in love. And if tomorrow changes, I'll welcome what it brings, because I know after every winter there is always one more spring. scent of jasmine air. Golden light was falling softly through your hair. You never needed 1,000 words to shine. One quiet smile was enough to change the whole sky. Every flower remembers the touch of spring, just like my heart still remembers everything. Every flower remembers the warmth of the sun. Some moments fade, but beautiful love never truly comes undone. Your hand found mine like it already knew the road we hadn't walked yet. Even the breeze moved more gently, as if the whole world wanted this moment to last a little longer. If tomorrow takes us somewhere new, I'll still be grateful for the nights that led me to you. Because love isn't measured by how long it stays. Sometimes one perfect evening can live inside a lifetime. Now, whenever roses bloom or jasmine fills the air, I don't remember goodbye. I remember laughter, I remember dancing, I remember the way your eyes found mine. And every spring that follows whispers your name. Because every flower remembers, and so do I. I called your name into the empty dark. Only the wind remembered how it used to sound. The city was awake, but every window looked away. Even the stars refused to speak. The night didn't answer, it only listened, holding every question I could never let go. The night didn't answer, it didn't have to. Some silences already know what words cannot. chasing echoes, thinking love was hiding just beyond tomorrow. But shadows never become daylight by waiting. They disappear when morning finally arrives. So I stopped asking for another ending. I stopped searching for footsteps beside my own. Pain isn't always something to defeat. Sometimes it's only a bridge leading somewhere quieter tonight. The sky feels wider, the air feels easier to breathe. Your memory no longer holds me. It simply walks beside me like an old photograph that has learned how to smile. The night never answered, but somehow it gave me everything I needed to hear in the silence. The streets are glowing after evening rain. Neon lights are dancing across the window pane. The city keeps moving, never looking back. But every crowded corner still remembers where we laughed. Somewhere in Seoul, a memory still waits, hidden between coffee shops and quiet subway trains. Somewhere in Seoul, your footsteps still remain, not on the sidewalks, but somewhere inside my name. Autumn leaves were falling the night we missed the last train. You laughed so hard the whole world forgot to hurry. I never kept the photographs, I didn't have to. My heart learned every detail by itself. Time has been gentle, it's softened every edge. What once felt like goodbye now feels like gratitude. If I ever walk those streets again, I won't search for what we lost. I'll smile for everything we found, because some cities keep a part of us long after we If we meet again, I hope it's on an ordinary day. No storms above us, no heavy words left waiting to be said. Just two familiar souls passing through a quieter season. If we meet again, I won't ask why things changed. Time has already answered questions neither of us could. There was a moment I carried blame like a stone, thinking forgiveness belonged to someone else. Now I know it begins inside my own heart. If we meet again, I'll remember your smile before your goodbye, the kindness you gave, not the silence that followed. Every story leaves something behind. Some leave scars, some leave strength. Ours left both. I no longer wish to rewrite the ending. It brought me here to this quiet place where peace finally feels real. Maybe you'll be happy, maybe I will too. And somehow that thought doesn't hurt anymore, because love doesn't always ask to be forever. Sometimes it simply arrives to teach us how deeply a heart can change. If we meet again, I'll smile, not because I still belong to you, but because once upon a time we belong to the same dream. The snow came early, covering every street. The whole world became quieter than I remembered. I found an old box hidden in the closet. Inside were letters written by hands that once held mine. Winter letters never lose their warmth. Even after years, the ink still knows how love once sounded. Winter letters carry silent light, keeping little pieces of forgotten days alive tonight. crushing each word, a window into another season. We were younger then, certain every promise could outlive the years. Life smiled, changed its mind, and kept moving. I folded every letter back into its place, not because I wanted to forget, because some memories deserve a quiet home. Outside, the first morning light touched the frozen trees. For a moment, everything looked new. Maybe hope arrives like winter, softly, without asking, covering yesterday until it becomes beautiful again. I closed the box, opened the window, and let tomorrow find me. I searched for answers in places we had never been. New streets, new faces, new beginnings. But every road quietly returned to the memories you left behind. I thought home was built from walls, a city, a familiar view. Then life taught me something different. You were always home, not the house, not the place, just the feeling of standing beside you. You were always home, the calm inside the storm, the silence where my restless heart finally belonged. Now the seasons change without asking permission. The years move softly like pages, turning by themselves. I no longer chase what cannot return. Some doors are meant to close without regret, because love doesn't disappear, it changes shape, it becomes gratitude. A quiet smile, a gentle memory that walks beside us instead of behind us. Sometimes I still hear your laughter in the rain. Sometimes the evening sky looks exactly like that autumn when everything felt possible, and I smile because I finally understand. was never a destination. It was the love you left inside me, and somehow it never left. I walk through the city where we used to dream. Different seasons, different faces, but the same old streets. The world kept changing, the years moved on, but some quiet memories stayed where they belonged. I thought I had to leave everything behind. I thought moving forward meant losing what was mine. But the heart remembers what the hands cannot hold. Some stories disappear, some become part of your soul. The place you never left was never a room. It was the warmth that followed me through every new moon. The place you never left was never a day. It was the light you quietly left along my way. I don't look back with sadness anymore. I see the beauty of everything before. Every conversation, every little smile, every ordinary moment that was precious all the while. Maybe people leave, maybe seasons change, maybe time takes away the things we try to save. But love has a way of staying behind, not as a wound, as a gentle reminder that we were alive. So tonight, under these familiar lights, I close my eyes and feel no pain, because some people never truly leave. They simply become the peace inside our hearts. You smiled like the sky had never known a storm. I remember how every ordinary day felt quietly alive beside you. We never thought the seasons could change so fast. One gentle goodbye turned into a silence. Neither of us could outrun. Before the rain came, your name was sunlight, resting in my hands. I believe forever was closer than tomorrow. Now the streets remember more than I can say. Every passing window carries pieces of another yesterday. Sometimes I still stop when the wind sounds like your laughter. For just a heartbeat, the whole world forgets that you've already gone. Some stories are beautiful because they end. But if the morning ever whispers your name, I'll smile instead of breaking, because loving you was never my regret. You were the warmth before the cold, the quiet before the storm, and every gentle part of me still knows the man I became started. Before the rain before the rain came. Some mornings arrive without asking for anything. They simply open the window and let the light come in. I used to believe healing sounded loud. Instead, it came quietly, like birds before sunrise. The sky had been waiting long before I looked up, patient through every season, certain I would notice when my heart was finally ready. A sky that waited never blamed the rain. It knew every cloud would someday drift away. A sky that waited never hurried me. It stayed above while I learned how to breathe again. Now every small moment feels like a gift. A warm cup of coffee, the sound of distant leaves, a stranger's smile on an ordinary street. I still carry old memories, but they no longer feel heavy. They rest beside me like photographs that have finally found was full of voices and fading light, but somehow everything became quiet the moment I saw you. You never tried to steal the whole evening. You only smiled, and suddenly it belonged to us. The way you smiled was softer than the moon, like every star had learned your name before I ever did. The way you smiled turned silence into fire without a single word. You pulled my heart closer to yours. I remember the warmth of your hand, not because you held me tightly, but because you never let me feel alone. Time slowed down between every glance. Even the music seemed to wait for us to breathe. If love has a language, it wasn't spoken. It lived inside your eyes, inside your laughter, inside the quiet space between our hearts. Maybe tomorrow will carry us to different roads. Maybe forever is only made of borrowed moments. But tonight, nothing else exists, only your smile, the rhythm of my heart, and a sky that feels close enough to touch. Some memories fade, yours never will. Morning found me before the alarm. The room was quiet, but silence has learned your voice. The window stayed open, the curtains moved slowly. Everything looked the same, except you were gone. The empty side of the bed still remembers your warmth like the night. Forgot to take it away when it left. The empty side of the bed never asks where you've been. It simply waits, holding space for someone who's no longer there. I reach across without thinking. Old habits take longer to leave than broken hearts. Your favorite book still rests on the shelf. The coffee mug still knows your hands. Even the floor remembers your footsteps. without taking every little piece that made it real. I used to fear being alone. Now I understand loneliness is only another room we walk through before finding ourselves again. Tomorrow, someone else will wake beside hope. Today, I make peace with the quiet, and for the first time, the empty side of the bed feels like the beginning, instead of the end. The station sleeps beneath a silver sky. One lonely platform, one quiet light, one final train tonight. The world keeps moving, carrying strangers away, but every goodbye leaves a little echo that never really fades. The last train home never asks who stayed behind. It simply follows the same old tracks through another restless night. The last train home carries more than memories. It carries every word we never found the courage to say. Your scarf still smelled like autumn rain. I held it close long after you disappeared. The windows blurred as cities drifted past. Each reflection looked like another life we almost had. Maybe love was never meant to last forever. Maybe it only needed one beautiful season to change us completely. Now I watch the morning rise beyond the empty rails. There is sadness in letting go, but there is peace in knowing some journeys were always meant to become memories. The train keeps moving, so do I. And somewhere ahead, a new sunrise is already waiting. used to count the reasons why things had to change. I held on to moments that were already fading away. But time kept moving, the seasons turned, and somewhere in the silence a different lesson was learned. I found a little sunlight inside an ordinary day, a quiet kind of happiness that never asks to stay. One more spring, one more chance to breathe, one more morning to become who I'm meant to be. One more spring, after all the storms, I found beauty growing where the old pain was born. The flowers don't remember how cold the winter felt. They only open slowly when the warmth begins to melt. Maybe hearts are like gardens, they need time and rain. Every broken moment can become something again. I don't need to forget the roads that brought me here. Every scar and every shadow made the picture more clear. Now I look around me and finally understand the greatest gifts in life are the ones we never planned. One more spring, one more sky above, one more reason to believe in love. And if tomorrow changes, I welcome what it brings, because I know after every winter there is always one more spring. The evening carried the scent of jasmine air. Golden light was falling softly through your hair. You never needed 1,000 words to shine. One quiet smile was enough to change the whole sky. Every flower remembers the touch of spring, just like my heart still remembers everything. Every flower remembers the warmth of the sun. Some moments fade, but beautiful love never truly comes undone. Your hand found mine, like it already knew the road we hadn't walked yet. more gently, as if the whole world wanted this moment to last a little longer. If tomorrow takes us somewhere new, I'll still be grateful for the night that led me to you. Because love isn't measured by how long it stays. Sometimes one perfect evening can live inside a lifetime. Now whenever roses bloom or jasmine fills the air, I don't remember goodbye. I remember laughter, I remember dancing, I remember the way your eyes found mine. And every spring that follows whispers your name, because every flower remembers, and so do I. I called your name into the empty dark. Only the wind remembered how it used to sound. The city was awake, but every window looked away. Even the stars refused to speak. The night didn't answer, it only listened, holding every question I could never let go. The night didn't answer, it didn't have to. Some silences already know what words cannot. For a while I kept chasing echoes, thinking love was hiding just beyond tomorrow. But shadows never become daylight. By waiting, they disappear when morning finally arrives. So I stopped asking for another ending. I stopped searching for footsteps beside my own. Pain isn't always something to defeat. Sometimes it's only a bridge leading somewhere quieter. It simply walks beside me, like an old photograph that has learned how to smile. The night never answered, but somehow it gave me everything I needed to hear. In the silence, The streets are glowing after evening rain. Neon lights are dancing across the window pane. The city keeps moving, never looking back, but every crowded corner still remembers where we laughed. Somewhere in Seoul, a memory still waits, hidden between coffee shops and quiet subway trains. Somewhere in Seoul, your footsteps still remain, not on the sidewalks, but somewhere inside my name. Autumn leaves were falling the night we missed the last train. You laughed so hard the whole world forgot to hurry. I never kept the photographs, I didn't have to. My heart learned every detail by itself. Time has been gentle, it softened every edge. What once felt like goodbye now feels like gratitude. If I ever walk those streets again, I won't search for what we lost. I'll smile for everything we found, because some cities keep a part of us long after we have gone. And somewhere under those familiar lights, a younger version of me is still walking beside you. If we meet again, I hope it's on an ordinary day. No storms above us, no heavy words left waiting to be said. Just two familiar souls passing through a quieter season. If we meet again, I won't ask why things changed. Time has already answered questions neither of us could. There was a moment I carried blame like a stone, thinking forgiveness belonged to someone else. Now I know it begins inside my own heart. If we meet again, I'll remember your smile before your goodbye, the kindness you gave, not the silence that followed. Every story leaves something behind. Some leave scars, some leave strength. Ours left both. I no longer wish to feels real. Maybe you'll be happy, maybe I will too. And somehow that thought doesn't hurt anymore, because love doesn't always have to be forever. Sometimes it simply arrives to teach us how deeply a heart can change. If we meet again, I'll smile, not because I still belong to you, but because once upon a time we belonged to the same dream. The snow came early, covering every street. The whole world became quieter than I remembered. I found an old box hidden in the closet. Inside were letters written by hands that once held mine. Winter letters never lose their warmth. Even after years, the ink still knows how love once sounded. Winter letters carry silent light, keeping little pieces of forgotten days alive tonight. I read every page without rushing, each word a window into another season. We were younger then, certain every promise could outlive the years. Life smiled, changed its mind, and kept moving. I folded every letter back into its place, not because I wanted to forget, because some memories deserve a quiet home. Outside, the first morning light touched the frozen trees. For a moment everything looked new. Maybe hope arrives like winter, softly, without asking. Covering yesterday until it becomes beautiful again. I close the box, open the window, and let tomorrow find me. searched for answers in places we had never been. New streets, new faces, new beginnings. But every road quietly returned to the memories you left behind. I thought home was built from walls, a city, a familiar view. Then life taught me something different. You were always home, the house, not the place, just the feeling of standing beside you. You were always home, the calm inside the storm, the silence where my restless heart finally belonged. Now the seasons change without asking permission. The years move softly like pages turning by themselves. I no longer chase what cannot return. Some doors are meant to close without regret, because love doesn't disappear. It changes shape, it becomes gratitude. Quiet smile, a gentle memory that walks beside us instead of behind us. Sometimes I still hear your laughter in the rain. Sometimes the evening sky looks exactly like that autumn when everything felt possible, and I smiled because I finally home was never a destination. It was the love you left inside me, and somehow it never left. I walk through the city where we used to dream. Different seasons, different faces, but the same old streets. The world kept changing, the years moved on, but some quiet memories stayed where they belonged. I thought I had to leave everything behind. I thought moving forward meant losing what was mine. But the heart remembers what the hands cannot hold. Some stories disappear, some become part of your soul. The place you never left was never a room. It was the warmth that followed me through every new moon. The place you never left was never a day. It was the light you quietly left along my way. I don't look back with sadness anymore. I see the beauty of everything before. Every conversation, every little smile, every ordinary moment that was precious all the while. Maybe people leave, maybe seasons change, maybe time takes away the things we try to say. But love has a way of staying behind, not as a wound, as a gentle reminder that we were alive. So tonight, under these familiar lights, I close my eyes and feel no pain, because some people never truly leave. They simply become the peace inside our hearts.